Hey guys, NFB here. So I'm glad I waited to talk about this because Nintendo has finally told us what they're going to do about this whole pricing situation. So let's head on over to Nintendo.com. As you can see on screen, Nintendo maintains Nintendo Switch 2 pricing. Retail pre-orders to begin April 24th in the US. So the US finally gets a pre-order date. That's the 24th of April. So get your Switch on lockdown, talk to your connections, do what you got to do to get one, I guess. And even though I'm against scalpers, but I'm not going to tell anyone to spend their money. Um, but still, I am going to say don't support scalpers. Don't support scalpers. Let them buy everything up and then have a warehouse full of Switch 2s that they can't do anything with, and then they'll never do it again. But anyways, let's go back to this article. Um, Retail pre-orders for Nintendo Switch 2 will begin on April 24th, 2025 at launch. The price for the Nintendo Switch 2 in the US will remain as announced on April 2nd at $449.99, and the Nintendo Switch 2 plus Mario Kart World Bundle will remain as announced at $499.99. So the systems themselves are not changing, which is good. I'm assuming they're eating some of the costs because I really think that the Switch 2 has actually gone up in price, but instead of going up on price and upsetting people even more, they're just going to eat the costs and they are going to keep it what they've already said they're going to have it. But for how long? Who knows? Maybe like 6 months. I don't know. I don't think this is going to be a forever thing, unless things in the market change. But I would only expect the system to go up in price and not go down. Definitely not go down. It's not going to go down. And to be fair, like I've said it many times before, I've been through many console launches. I've done them for years. I know which ones were overpriced and I stayed away from. And I honestly think that the Switch 2 is well priced for what you're getting. So, but with that said, let's continue with this article from Nintendo. We apologize for the retail pre-order delay, and I hope this reduces some of the uncertainty of our customers may be experiencing. We thank our customers for their patience, and we share their excitement to experience Nintendo Switch 2 starting June 5th, 2025. I don't know why that was a tongue twister for me, but it was. Manufacturer suggested retail price as of April 18th, 2025. Yeah, ouch. I don't like how they put as of April 18th because that sounds more like it's a subject to change kind of thing. But anyways, Nintendo Switch 2 for $49.99. Nintendo Switch 2 with the Mario Kart World Bundle $499.99. And you know what? I honestly was just gonna buy the system itself. No bundle. I just want the system. Um, However, I think I might actually get the World Bundle for some reasons because Mario Kart is definitely something I'll be playing until the Switch 2's lifespan is over. It's a game that's going to be played for sure. Um, I will buy the a physical copy eventually. Eventually, um, and they're not gonna have this bundle for a long time, so it'll be kind of nice to have one. Probably won't be as easy to find in the future. I do like. I don't like to say I'm a collector, but I do like having these kind of things that don't come out for too long. So, but let's go back to this again. Mario Kart World will be $79.99. Donkey Kong Bonanza $69.99. Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Controller $84.99. Oh my gosh, that is $84.99 for a controller, yo. Joy-Con, and it doesn't get better. Joy-Con 2 pairs $94.99 for Joy-Cons. Oh man, these prices, yo. Okay, let's go. Um, Joy-Con 2 strap. The straps are 14 bucks. Joy-Con wheel set 24.99. Nintendo Switch 2 camera 54.99. Nintendo Switch 2 dock set 119.99 for the dock. Dang. Nintendo Switch 2 carrying case and screen protector $40. Nintendo Switch 2 all-in-one carrying case $84. $84 for a carrying case. Who is gonna buy that? Another go to Amazon. There's gonna be lots of good cases. I'm not telling anyone how to spend their money again, but $84. I don't think I've ever spent $84.99 on any carrying case for any system. Not even the PS5 one. Nintendo Switch 2 AC adapter $34.99. Samsung micro SD express card. The 256 gig for Nintendo Switch 2 is $59.99. I did some price checks on that earlier because I knew the price for that already. And believe it or not, the non-Nintendo like Lexar, PNY, SanDisk, and this is a Samsung branded one, but I'm pretty sure it's a Nintendo themed one. But like the regular Samsung ones, I don't mean like regular SD cards. I mean like just a Samsung Express card. They were priced the same for like a 256 gigabyte was $60. So I don't think, and this is just as of right now, that even the Nintendo themed ones are more expensive. They're actually the same price as the other brands, more or less. There might be a little margin of a difference between a few dollars or so, but that was just about a week ago that I checked on that. So, but this stuff's gonna add up fast. I mean, look at this. Let's say you buy the bundle for $500, right? And then you're gonna buy that Pro controller, right? That's another 84. That's almost another 100. That's like $600 just right there. And then let's say you're gonna buy. I hope people are smart, and I've always done this. Here I actually have a. Well, this is actually for my phone, but get on Amazon, do some research. I've never bought I don't think I've ever purchased a bad screen protector from Amazon. And I mean, like, this is like a 3-pack for my phone, and it's 9H hardness. I bought some for my Switch when it first came out, and I mean, sometimes you get like a 3-pack for like $10, and just be mindful, like kind of look into there, because there are some cheap ones where it's just like anti-scratch. You want to get the glass ones, get the glass protectors, anti-scratch. You want to make sure you get the 9H hardness HD temper glass. Get the round edge if it has it. Like, get the anti-fingerprint smudge ones. But anyways, I mean, this stuff is gonna add up fast when you purchase. And that's not even counting games yet. Let's say you want a couple games for launch. Man, I remember back in the day, and yeah, launch days are always expensive. I mean, you buy your console and you buy your games, the accessories. But I feel you guys, I mean, I know a lot of you guys were very verbal about the prices and all that, and I feel you. I know I've said, like, I think this is well priced. I do. I think the system is well priced, but the games, yeah, no. The games should, I don't know. I remember being the one that was going against the $60 price for games. I was the one that didn't like games being $60. That became normal. And now we're about to normalize $80 games, guys. We're about to normalize that because everyone will get used to it, and it's rough at first, but you get used to it. And all of this, everything that's going on, is working against physical media, because not physical media is going to be more expensive to produce. And who knows? They might even just put the can, just put that final nail in the coffin for physical media, because it's too expensive to produce. It's not a lot of people are buying it, and why even do it then? I think that's going to be the mindset this generation, and I'm going to say it right now. Switch 2 hasn't even released yet, because if it does happen, we're going to go back to this video and we're going to requote this. I don't know, guys. I'm just kind of worried about that. But there you have it. I mean, for those of us in the U.S., April 24th, it will be the day that we can pre-order. And I'm lucky enough, hopefully nothing goes wrong. I do have first dibs on Switch 2s. So I really hope that nothing goes wrong and I'm able to get it, because you never know. Even when you pre-order something, things can go wrong. When I pre-ordered my Switch, I was the very first person to pre-order the Switch at a Walmart where I got it from. And believe it or not, I was the last one to pick it up. And when I went to go pick up my Switch, they couldn't find it. They're like, oh, they're all gone. I was getting upset. I mean, I was the very first person to pre-order the Switch in my town. And I know this because there's only one store that sells electronics, like a Nintendo Switch. And I'm not even counting the rent-a-centers, places like that. I'm talking about legit retail stores that sell them at retail. They didn't know how to do the pre-order, because they've never done a pre-order, and I do believe it's the first time Walmart was doing pre-orders, had ever done a pre-order for a console, because it was unheard of back then. But anyways, but I was the very first one, and they thanked me like, well, at least when everyone else comes to pre-order their Switches, we'll know how to do it. And I remember when it was finally time to pick up my Switch, I went into the store, and I've seen people walking out with them. I'm like, oh shoot. And yeah, they couldn't find my Switch. I was getting upset. I'm like, are you guys seriously sold my pre-order to someone? I mean, I don't want to wait, but I guess I have to. I wasn't really doing YouTube videos back then, but it would have been nice to have at least done something. But yeah, they found my Switch, and so everything was okay, whatever. But I'm just saying, things can happen, so be weary of that, or be aware of that. So, all right, guys, NFB out. I will catch you on the next video. I'm actually very excited for the Switch 2. I just hope nothing goes wrong, so that way I can share this system with you guys. We'll unbox it. We'll do all the fun stuff. And, yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Game on.